Hello, 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 how are you? Hello, 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 how are you? Hello, friends. Welcome to Circle Time in Miss April's classroom. My name is Miss April. What's your name? I'm so glad you joined me today. We have a lot of things to learn, and we'll have a lot of fun. Let's start with our weather song. Ready? What is the weather, the weather, the weather? What is the weather today? Is it sunny? Is it cloudy? Is it rainy? Is it snowy? What is the weather today? Okay, let's look out of our weather window so we can find out what the weather is today. Ready? Oh, look! What's the weather like today? Yes, it's sunny. It's another sunny day. Can you help me make a weather sentence? Perfect. Let's pick out a weather picture. Which picture shows a sunny day? If you chose this picture, I agree. It has a picture of a sun. It represents a sunny day. Let's add it to our weather sentence. Perfect. Can you help me read the sentence? Great. The weather is sunny. Can you read it with me one more time? Awesome. The weather is sunny. Wonderful reading. Okay, now it's time to get Brittany and Bobby Bear dressed for a warm, sunny day. Do you think you can help? Great. Let's start with Brittany Bear. Which top should Brittany Bear wear? Should she wear a short sleeve shirt or a long sleeve shirt? It's a warm, sunny day. If you chose the short sleeve shirt, I agree. On warm days, I like to wear shirts with short sleeves. Let's put the short sleeve shirt on Brittany. Perfect. What color is Brittany's shirt? Yes, Brittany has a red shirt. Great work. Now Brittany needs to put on her skirt. What color is Brittany's skirt today? Brittany chose a blue skirt. Let's put the blue skirt on Brittany. Perfect. Now all Brittany needs are shoes. Her shoes are going to match her headband and her shirt. What color will her shoes be? If you said red, you are correct. Brittany is going to wear red shoes. Let's put the red shoes on Brittany Bear. One red shoe, two red shoes. Perfect. Brittany is all dressed for the warm, sunny day. She's ready to go play on the playground we just saw. Now, let's get Bobby Bear dressed so he can go on the playground. Which shirt should Bobby Bear wear? Should he wear the short sleeve shirt or the long sleeve shirt? If you chose the short sleeve shirt, I agree. On a warm day, I like to wear short sleeves. Let's put the short sleeve shirt on Bobby. Perfect. Bobby chose red pants to wear today. It matches Brittany's red shirt and red shoes. Let's put the red shorts on Bobby. Perfect. Now Bobby needs shoes. He wants his shoes to match Brittany's shoes. What color will Bobby's shoes be? Yes, Bobby's shoes will be red because Brittany's shoes are red. Let's put the red shoes on Bobby. 1, 2. 2 red shoes for Bobby Bear. Now he's ready to go play on the playground. Great work, everyone. You did an awesome job getting Brittany and Bobby Bear dressed for a warm, sunny day. Now it's time to talk about our sound and letter of the week. Do you remember the name of our letter? If you said the letter P, you are correct. Our letter of the week is P. What sound does our letter make? It makes the P sound. Can you make that sound with me? P. Awesome. Yesterday we looked at popcorn. We know that popcorn starts with the letter P because it starts with the P sound. Ready? P, p, popcorn. Can you say it with me? P, p, popcorn. Awesome. Today, we're going to look at letters. If it's a letter P, you'll show me your thumb up. If it's not a letter P, you'll give me a thumb down. Can you do that? Great. Let's look at our first letter. Is this the letter P? If you have your thumb up, you are correct. It is a letter P. Is it an uppercase P or a lowercase p? It's an uppercase P. It's a tall letter. And the lowercase p has a little hump at the top. The uppercase P doesn't have that. It's our uppercase P. Let's look at another letter. Ready? Is this the letter P? If you have your thumb down, you are correct. This is not the letter P. It does not look like our uppercase P or our lowercase p. It does have a line and a curve, but the line is going up. On a P, our line goes down. Hey, we saw this letter last week. Do you remember the name of this letter? Yes, it's a D, a lowercase d. Can you say lowercase d? Great. Okay, it's time to look at one more letter. Remember, show me your thumb up if it's a P, thumb down if it's not a P. Ready? Is this the letter P? If you have your thumb up, you are correct. It is a P. It's a lowercase p. Can you say lowercase p? Awesome. Great work. We found 2 P's and 1 D. Now it's time for our number of the week. Do you remember what this week's number is? If you said the number 3, you are correct. This week we are talking about the number 3, and we're counting 3 apples on our apple tree. Before we count our apples, let's practice writing the number 3. You'll need your magic finger. Great. Start at the top, and we go around the tree, around the tree. That's the way we make a 3. Great. When you're going around, you don't have to go all the way around. We're not making a full circle, just part of a circle. Let's try it again. Around the tree, That's the way we make a 3. Awesome! You did it. You wrote the number 3. Now it's time to count 3 apples. Are you ready? Great. Let's count 3 apples on our apple tree. 1, 2, 3. Great job. Let's count it one more time. 1, 2, 3. The last number we said was 3 when we were counting. That means there are 3 apples on our apple tree. We count each apple only one time. I like to point when I'm counting. It helps me keep track of the different objects. Let's try it again. Watch how I point when I count. 1, 2, 3. I counted 3 apples. Did you count 3 apples? Great. Okay, now it's time for our color of the week. Do you remember this week's color? If you said orange, you are correct. Our color of the week is orange. Yesterday, we were color detectives, and we looked around the room and found something that was orange. I found orange on the front cover of one of my books. Today, we're going to sing the orange song. Are you excited about our orange song? I am. Ready? O-R-A-N-G-E, O-R-A-N-G-E, O-R-A-N-G-E. Orange is what that spells. Jack-o'-lanterns are always orange. Carrots are always orange. Oranges are always orange. O-R-A-N-G-E. Great job. Okay, this time you try to sing with me. Ready? O-R-A-N-G-E, O-R-A-N-G-E, O-R-A-N-G-E. Orange is what that spells. Jack-o'-lanterns are always orange. Carrots are always orange. Oranges are always orange. O-R-A-N-G-E. Awesome singing! That was a really long song, but you kept up. Good work. If you want to practice the song more, just rewind the video and you can practice and practice until you have it. Before we move on to our shape, let's talk about some things in our song that we saw that were orange. Do you remember something that was orange in our song? Thank you for sharing. I saw an orange jack-o'-lantern and an orange carrot and an orange orange. I saw 3 things that were orange. Did you see the 3 orange things? Awesome. Okay, now let's talk about our shape. Remember, this week we're reviewing the different shapes that we've learned. Yesterday, we talked about the circle. Today, we're going to talk about another shape that we've learned. This shape has 4 sides, 4 corners, and the opposite sides are the same size. Do you remember what shape I'm talking about? If you said a rectangle, you are correct. The shape we're talking about today is a rectangle. A rectangle has 4 sides, 4 corners, and the opposite sides, or we can call them parallel sides, are the same size. Let's look at pictures, and you're going to point to the picture that's a rectangle. Can you do that? Perfect. Which one is a rectangle? If you pointed to the door, you are correct. The door is a rectangle. It has 4 sides, 4 corners, and the opposite sides are the same. Let's look at more pictures. Which one is a rectangle? If you pointed to the book, you are correct. The book is a rectangle. It has 4 sides, 4 corners, and the opposite sides are the same size. Let's try one more. Which picture shows a rectangle? If you pointed to the candy bar, you are correct. The candy bar is a rectangle. It has 4 sides, 4 corners, and the opposite sides are the same size. Okay, let's practice drawing a rectangle. We start at the top and we move across in a straight line and stop. Perfect. Then go down, stop. Go back across, stop, and go right back up to where we started and stop. Perfect. We just drew a long rectangle like this one. Let's see if we can draw a tall rectangle. That means the lines at the top will be shorter than the lines on the side. Ready? Start at the top, make a short line, and stop. Good. Make a long line down, stop. Make a short line across, stop, and make a long line back up. Stop. Perfect. We just drew a tall rectangle. We just drew two rectangles, but they weren't exactly the same. Great job, everyone. Wow, look, that's the end of our circle time board. We reviewed our letter, our number, our color, and one of the shapes we've learned. Great work, everyone. You've been working really hard. So, it's time to take a brain break. Go ahead, press the pause button, take a brain break, and come right back for our daily message. Hello, friends. Did you enjoy your brain break? Perfect. Well, now it's time to read our daily message. Our daily message is going to tell us what we're learning about today. Are you ready to read our message? Great. Pumpkins have pulp and seeds inside. Let's read it one more time. You try to read it with me this time. Ready? Pumpkins have pulp and seeds inside. Perfect! You just read today's message with me. Before we talk about our message, we are going to look for our letter of the week. Do you remember what our letter of the week is? If you said the letter P, you are correct. Our letter of the week is P. What sound does the letter P make? It makes the P sound. Let's put the letter P on the board so we remember what letter we're looking for. Are you ready? Great. Put your detective goggles on. And let's look for the letter P. Do you see a P in our message? Oh, I found a few of them. Can you find the P's in today's message? Did you find one? Perfect. Let's follow along in our message and see if we can find all the P's together. Ready? We'll start at the top on the left and we'll move to the right. Right here. Ready? Oh, look! Our first letter is a P. Let's underline it. Is this an uppercase P or a lowercase p? If you said an uppercase P, you are correct. It looks like our uppercase P. It's a tall letter. Let's keep looking to see if we can find more P's. Can you find the letter P? Oh, look, here's another P. Let's underline it. Is this an uppercase P or a lowercase p? If you said a lowercase p, you are correct. This is a shorter letter. It starts in the middle, but it's really long at the bottom. It goes below the line. That's what our lowercase p looks like. Great. Let's keep looking. We're looking for the letter P. I'm still looking. Ooh, we're at the end of the line. That means we need to go back to the left and down one line. Let's keep looking for a P. Oh, look. Here is a P. Is this an uppercase P or a lowercase p? If you said a lowercase p, you are correct. It is a lowercase p. We have one more P in our message. Let's see if we can find it. We stopped right here. Let's keep moving to the right. Oh, look, here is another P. Is this P an uppercase P or a lowercase p? If you said a lowercase p, you are correct. Wow, we had one uppercase P and 3 lowercase p's in today's message. We found the P's in the word pumpkins and the word pulp. Okay, let's read our message one more time and then we'll talk about what it means. Pumpkins have pulp and seeds inside. We are learning more about pumpkins today. Our message says that pumpkins have pulp and seeds. Last week, we cut open an apple and we saw seeds inside of our apple. Well, our message today tells us that pumpkins have seeds inside too. And they also have something called pulp. That's our word of the day. Pulp. Hey, it starts with our letter of the week. It starts with a P. Listen, pulp. Did you hear the P sound at the beginning? Awesome. I also heard it at the end of our word. Listen again. Pulp. The word pulp has 2 P's in it. It makes the P sound 2 times. The pulp is the soft stuff inside of a fruit or a vegetable. Inside of a pumpkin, we will find pulp. Let's add it to our word wall. Perfect. Okay, today we're going to take a look inside of a real pumpkin. And we're going to see if we can find the pulp and seeds. Because our message says that there are pulp and seeds inside of a pumpkin. Okay, so I have a pumpkin today. This is not a very big pumpkin. It's a smaller pumpkin. What color is my pumpkin? If you said orange, you are correct. I have an orange pumpkin. I cut the top of my pumpkin. So if you ever want to look inside of a pumpkin, you can buy one, or your parents can buy one, and they can cut the top off for you. And then it'll come right off, just like this. So now I have two pieces. I have the top of my pumpkin, which has a stem. The stem connects to the vines. That's how it grows. But when they harvest it, they take it apart from the vine. So all you have is a stem left. So our top has a stem, and then we have the bottom part, which shows the inside of our pumpkin. Look, what do you see inside of the pumpkin? I see big white seeds. Look at that. It's a big white seed. We saw a white seed in our story yesterday. Jamie planted a pumpkin seed and he watched the pumpkins grow. Do we have just one pumpkin seed inside the pumpkin? I see lots of pumpkin seeds. There are very many of them. There are a lot. I don't think I can take them all out. We can save pumpkin seeds and plant them in the springtime. And then when the fall time comes around, you'll have a pumpkin plant. Yesterday, we talked about the life cycle of a pumpkin. A pumpkin always starts off as a seed. So if you buy a pumpkin this year, save your seeds. And in the springtime, you can plant them in the ground. And maybe next fall, you'll have a pumpkin plant. Okay, so we found the seeds inside of our pumpkin. Let's see if we can find the pulp. Do you know what the pulp of a pumpkin is? It's this orange-yellow color that you see around. People cut out the pulp and they make different foods with the pumpkin. We also see some orange inside of the pumpkin in the middle. Those are called fibers. They're very slimy. I'm using my sense of touch to feel the slimy fibers. When you want to carve a pumpkin, you take out all the slimy part and all the seeds. And then people cut little faces inside of the pumpkin. But you don't have to do that. You can just put the pumpkin and look at it just how it is. Either way, I think pumpkins look great. So today, we talked about the seeds of a pumpkin and the pulp. People cut out the pulp and use it to make different foods with pumpkin. We also have the slimy fiber part. I think you should get a pumpkin and cut it yourself, because you should feel how slimy it is. So, did you enjoy looking inside of our pumpkin? Awesome. Tomorrow, we have another activity with pumpkins. I love the fall time. You get to learn about so many foods, like apples. We learned about apples last week, and pumpkins. Okay, that's it for our circle time today. Remember, come back tomorrow for another fun pumpkin activity. But for now, it's time to say goodbye. See you tomorrow. Hi everyone, if you enjoyed this video, click the like button. And if you would like to see more videos just like this one from Miss April's classroom, make sure you click subscribe.